Hi, I'm Chelsea McGrew, for those who do not know. Um, I have a lot on my mind, so I just want to talk out loud for a minute and record the process so I can watch it back and figure out if I make sense. I have my first solo art exhibition coming up, and I have 2 days to finish a painting and take all of my art to the gallery, and I'm gonna be hanging it, and I'm just super excited, but also nervous, and also really grateful for the opportunity because it's a lot, and it's like a dream come true kind of thing, and I'm just really happy and excited, and like I said, a little nervous because I've never done it, and it's kind of scary doing new things, but I really wanted to talk about the the name of the show, which is Realistic Peace, and peace is in peace, like PEACE. But I thought it was kind of funny because it's also like art pieces. So, but like realistic peace, as in like they are realism. So it's like realistic paintings, and it's like a piece of art piece, so it's like realistic piece, but also like realistic peace, as in like this is how I realistically like achieve a peace of mind, like this is my comfort, this is my calm, this is how I not only express myself, because yeah, kinda, but not really, because they're realistic artworks. They're me, using a photo as inspiration, as reference. So it's not really extremely self expression, maybe with a few of them. When I took the photos, maybe it is a little bit of self expression because I'm the photographer and the painter. But for most of them, it's like, this is what I do to achieve peace in my mind. This is how I spend my time so that I can function. So it's like realistic peace in that sense. And I'm trying to figure out how to say that in a better, more articulate way because, at the gallery, I'm sure people are going to ask, like, why'd you name it this? Or what does this mean? Or how did you come to that conclusion? And I just want to figure out how to say it to where it sounds good, I guess, because it is authentic, it is real, it is what I was thinking at the time when I chose the name. Um, because I kept thinking of things that, my first thing was like painting joy, but then I was like, that's too close to joy of painting, and that's Bob Ross's thing. That's not my thing, even though I kind of agree with him that, you should be doing it because it brings you joy, it brings you happiness. And that is how I feel about my art, especially my realistic pieces, because, I spend a lot of time on some of them, and I try not to focus on get lost in the details, I guess. Because it's really hard for me sometimes because I'm kind of like fighting my sense of perfectionism. So I think that also has to do with the realistic piece kind of thing. So it's like, this is, how I feel peace, but also, I am kind of a perfectionist sometimes, so I do stress out a little bit about things. So it's realistic. It's not like, oh, everything's hunky dory all the time. No, it's real, authentic. So I think that's where realistic also plays a role, is because, it's realism, but it's also real. It's authentic. It's me. It's who I am. It's what I want to do. It's what makes me happy. It's what brings me peace. And I hope that I can get that across in a good way without sounding insane. Because I am insane, but I don't want to come off that way, especially when I want people to like my art and buy it or take it home, or, want to hang it on their walls or in their businesses. I want collectors to like my work, but I also, you know, I want to be real. I don't want to be fake in order to achieve that. So that's just me thinking out loud. My solo exhibition is from April 6th to May 2nd at the Full Circle Arts Gallery in downtown Hickory, North Carolina. And my reception is April 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. And I'm very nervous, very excited, and extremely grateful.